And then Jake Kuchmaner.
Now Coach Cliff Godwin is standing by. And Coach, you are 2-0 here on the year. You pick up the victory in the middle innings of this one. Kind of felt like what you were hoping for, a team more comfortable, a team willing to push the issue, especially on the bases. And then that big blow in the 7th inning by Connor Norby.
Yeah, I thought we did a much better job of executing our offensive plan 1 through 9 today. Felt like yesterday we were pretty soft and inconsistent. And what I mean by that, just not mentally tough enough to keep the chain together. We always talk about keeping the chain together offensively with our approach. And we hit a lot more balls tonight on the nose, hard. I mean, Bryson has scorched the ball. He doesn't have anything to show in the box score, which, hey, you can't control batting average. You can control quality at bats. And he's definitely going to be up there for the quad champ at the end of the weekend with the way he's swinging the bat. Thought we were able to take advantage of some of our speed with stealing some bases, which was able for us to extend the lead. Riley Johnson stealing home, that was a big momentum play to put us back up 3 runs. And Norby's 2-out, 3-run double was, of course, a crucial swing by him. And he's continued to see the ball better and playing like we know he can play.
Yeah, certainly a different offensive club today, but Jake Kuchmaner.
Yeah, Cooch just went out and did his thing. He pounded the strike zone. I thought he got a little tired in the 5th inning. He's, of course, the competitor he is. He's, mad at me because we didn't put him back out there for the 6th, but we wanted to get some other guys in the game. Thought Tristan Kimmel pitched great, and I thought Nick Logish did his job there at the end. So exciting for those guys to get out there.
The type of player that Connor Norby has become for you, we saw it last year, and today again was just driving in 4 runs for you and an opportunity that could have slipped by there in the 7th to put this game away. But an 0-2 pitch sends it the other way to clear the bases, even takes 3rd on the throw. Connor has been such a huge catalyst for you since taking over that second base job, hasn't he?
Norbs has always been super talented, and he's sitting to my right so he can laugh about it. We've talked about this a lot. He probably frustrated me as much as any player his freshman year. And he made a decision in his mind one day to say, I'm going to show up and practice hard every single day. And he started getting in games in 2019 and started a couple games, started the second game of the conference tournament when we were facing Houston in a left-handed pitcher, and he played well. And Norbs is he's super talented. And as long as he keeps that head on straight, then he can do whatever he wants.
Well, a great game by Kramer, a great game by Cooch, and a great game by your guys all around here today. A nice, solid victory here to move to 2-0. Congratulations, Coach.
Thanks, Corey. You're calling him Kramer now, too?
I've been told that maybe Kramer is a name he prefers, yes.
Wow. I don't even call him Kramer, so, hey, maybe I need to start calling him Kramer.
Coach, we'll be with you tomorrow for the finale.
All right. Thanks, Corey. Thanks, Coach O.
Okay, we'll open up the questions for Coach Godwin.
Coach, can you just talk about the bullpen 2 days in, kind of what you envision using a bunch of different guys, everybody kind of executing their role?
Well, I don't know if we drew it up where we'd have to go to like all of our guys last night, but you do whatever you have to do to win. I thought Cam bounces back pretty good, but I thought Cam just wasn't as fresh as he was last night. The situation he was in last night, it's the stress pitches. When people look at pitch counts, it's also stress pitches. And I thought Cam had a lot of stressful pitches last night, and of course some more stressful today. So we're not going to definitely not throw him tomorrow. He'll be unavailable tomorrow. Tristan Kimmel did a great job, especially after Norbs hit the triple. It was just a long inning, and a lot of times pitchers can maybe lose focus, and I thought he kept his focus to go out in that second inning to put up another 0.
Cliff, after not competing, not playing for over a year, how important is getting out to that early lead for your ball club?
I don't know what the percentages are, Tyler, but anytime a team scores first and puts up a crooked number, I would say the percentages are in your favor to win the baseball game. I was talking to Coach Mack at UVA this morning, and I think UVA, when they score first, has won like 90% of their games since Brian O'Connor's been there, so a pretty crazy stat. But the guy on the mound today, much better stuff. The guy pitched to the Cape Cod. No offense. I mean, look, the guy last night, he stuffed us. It doesn't matter how hard you throw. I told our pitchers that today. I said, they were talking about some guy throwing 93 to 97. I said, well, the final score was 8-6. So that guy didn't do what he needed to do to not give up many runs. That guy last night for Rhode Island was throwing 84, 86 and was stuffing our hitters. So that's the name of the game. And it always will be the name of the game, is how to put up zeros. But was exciting to see us go out there and execute, and kind of the vintage, I don't know what you guys think, vintage ECU baseball, when, we're not running the ball out of the yard. Then, Bryson Walt, who've, bunted him over, Franny, 2-out RBI. So that's how you draw it up, in a normal day.
In the preseason, you talked about Seth, his power and kind of how he's improved and where power might come from on this team. And how nice was it for him to kind of get that first home run of the season?
Yeah, I thought Seth pressed last night, and, we went a hit and run one time with him last night, which is not something we would normally do, but just a lot of times if you can get hitters not to think if they got a swing or not. But I think a lot of our guys are still getting their feet underneath them. And look, it's tough conditions to hit in today. Bryson hit 2 balls that would have been home runs. Somebody else hit a hard one to right field as well. I can't remember who it was, but a lot of guys smoked baseballs today, and the wind knocked it down. But as I told the guys, that's the conditions that we play in early. A lot of times the wind blowing in, and then later in the year when it's warmer, then the wind's blowing out. So make adjustments. And I thought our guys did a good job offensively of that today.
How challenging can it be for opponents facing Kuchmaner? For a team like Rhode Island that's not in conference, I feel like that's a tough matchup for an opponent, just the way that Kuchmaner pitches.
Well, he works quick. He keeps the defense on their toes to make plays for him. He throws 3 pitches for strikes. He moves the fastball in and out. And no matter what the velocity on the scoreboard says, his fastball plays up just because of his quality all-speed stuff. And he's a winner. Look, the guy has won here. He's won his entire life, and he knows how to go out there and compete and figure out ways to win. So glad he's on our team.
Are there any other questions for Coach Godwin?
Another win, Malcolm. No tough questions for me today, so I'll give it to Norbs. Maybe you guys can ask Norbs some tough questions.
Okay. Thanks, Coach. All right. Hey, Connor.
How are you?
Good. All right. We'll go to questions for Connor.
Just sit up there.
Connor, how good was it offensively for you guys as a team to kind of strike first tonight, get ahead, get some momentum early in the game?
I mean, it was big. Last night we didn't swing the bats or even do our job collectively well, and we knew today we had to pretty much flip it, and I thought we had a better approach overall, and jumping on the guy really helps.
With yesterday being opening day, and a lot of it was about COVID and how last season ended, that did today feel more normal at all, as far as the game day compared to yesterday at all? Just, you think you'll kind of settle in as each day passes a little bit?
I mean, everyone's fired up. It's opening day, but you can't look at it like that when the lights come on and the first pitch is thrown. It feels like another game. I mean, maybe guys felt like that last night. They let their maybe the nerves take in a little more, but today I felt like we settled in collectively and we got a quality start out of Cooch, which definitely sets the tone.
Connor, you're at bat in the 7th. You're down 0-2. I think you threw a fastball. Just walk us through that at bat and being able to still come up with a big hit down 0-2.
I mean, we always talk about picking each other up. I mean, we got 40 guys on this team. Someone's there to always pick you up. And I know Zach, what he was trying to do, he unfortunately didn't get the job done. And I knew someone had to make it a big hit. And, I mean, it just worked out. I got a fastball outer third, which is what I was looking for. And I put a good swing on it. And, I mean, that's just what our offense is. We're really deep. I mean, even on guys on the bench, we're extremely deep, and any one guy can come pick up the next guy, which is what we talk about every day.
We've heard Coach Godwin tell that story a little bit, like he talked about today, about your kind of maturity and how you've improved over the years. What's your version of that, and just kind of your East Carolina career and how you've gotten to this point?
I mean, it is maturity. It does, and being around like guys like Bryant Packard and Jake Kuchmaner and Turner Brown, those guys, like it helps a ton. Obviously freshman year, it was a little shaky, but I kind of found my footing that coming back in my sophomore fall, and I really haven't looked back. And I mean, it's just about, I look every day as I want to get better today, and that's what I'll continue to do.
Okay, are there any other questions for Connor? Okay, Connor, thank you very much.
Thank you guys.
What's going on?
Hey, Jake. Okay, we'll go to questions to Jake.
So, Jake, how important was it for you to go ahead and get off to a really good start today? You pick up a win and you can get on a bit of a roll here just to get started with the season.
Yeah, I mean, just kind of like any other day. The expectation is there for whoever's starting that day to set the tone on the mound in the first inning. Try to keep it quick so the offense can get going. So, didn't look at it any different than any other start.
Today you retired 10 straight batters, which really was consistent of most of your outing. I mean, what's it like when you kind of get in that run and you're sitting guys down one after another?
It's obviously, it feels good. You want to find that rhythm. The things we work on in the bullpen is just to find that rhythm. So that's the mindset. Worked out today. So we'll continue to work on it to find the rhythm. I didn't think I had my curveball, but thought we pitched well with it. So,
Jake, you're always in attack mode on the mound. Don't throw many balls. But even in conditions like this, do you almost feel like it plays to your game even more, maybe just because it's not really hitters conditions? You kind of go right after them.
that definitely plays a part in it. I know nobody likes to hit in the cold, so that's. But I don't really think about it too much. I don't know how much my mentality changes maybe in the dugout calling pitches. It's a little different, but when I'm up there or whoever's up there, I think we're all just trying to get outs and get back in the dugout.
Jake, I know you're a competitor. Cliff talked about it, I think, when you were in the room earlier on. Just how nice was it to get out there, pitch, compete, and get a win?
Felt good. Felt good to finally get out there against somebody different. I know for all of us, we've been itching to get back out on the field, and I don't know, 11 months it's been. So yeah, definitely voice crack. That was good. Good to finally face somebody else, and I know everybody was excited. So it's been a good weekend so far.
You try and get Cliff to let you back out for the 6th?
Yeah, I definitely try to plead my case a little bit. I told him I felt good, and but the plan was 5 innings, so we stuck with the plan and it worked out.
Okay, are there any other questions for Jake this afternoon? Okay, Jake, thank you very much and congratulations.
Thank you, guys.